Blah, y'all already know what it is. Your boy Yaakov, what it do? The outlet to reality, the holdest podcast in Vegas and Chicago. What up? This is the place where you want to have from your drama, or maybe have from your baby mama. Just kidding. But anyways, fans, thank you for staying tuned. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ching ching. And today we have a special guest. I had to bring her back. Give it up for the one and only DJ Soul. Woo!
Woo! What's up? I'm so happy to be back again. This time with not a busted face. So happy. So happy to be back.
Oh man, I love it. I love it. Looking fly. So we gotta watch out. We gotta watch out. Oh man, but look,
We gotta represent the Vegas Golden Knights are good in the cup,
you know what? I think we might win, to be honest. I think this is our chance to actually win it.
I think we're up 5-1 right now. It is
Right.
the score is insane.
Oh man. Yeah, there's no way they're gonna catch up. We just gonna win. Can't wait for the parade. Because I think it's about time. Vegas for 5 years. We had our team. I think this is our moment to shine. We deserve it.
100%. And even like what it's done to the city itself, like the amount of people that are at the T-Mobile Arena, like crowded in front of the T-Mobile Arena, watching it on a screen. They had Steve Aoki up there. Like it really brought like a family feeling to Las Vegas, which I appreciate.
And I agree 100%, 100%. Now, look, I do want to share a little something. So, for those who don't know, DJ Soul, she performed on Fremont Street. Her name is big clubs called Disco Pussy. And my girl, she was performing. She wasn't playing. She posted everywhere. And I was like, you know what? My cousin in town from Chicago, they love house. So it was about 12 of us. We pulled up. And we're like, yo, we gotta go see this girl. They're like, who's DJ? Man, don't worry about it. She's the best. You coming to visit? I got you. So we get there. I see DJ Soul. She's ready. I was like, oh, break it down, break it down. It was so dope. She was mixing everything. She brought crime out. Look, if you buck, what? It was bringing the all everything. And I gotta be honest, it was a fun experience. A lot of people turned up. It was crazy. I gotta say, you were awesome, girl. And what do you remember that night? I know it was a while, but what you remember?
Well, one downside to that night is I was tired as hell and I was hungover as hell. I remember I was DJing a prom before I had to DJ there. So I was just feeling bad, but when I go up there and I feel the energy from the crowd, and I think that was the first time I did an opening slot, because Disco Pussy opens up at 10 p.m. That was the first time I did an opening slot, and people walked in and immediately went to the stage. Like usually that 10 p.m. slot, or like any opening slot, any DJ knows it's just maybe like a little dead. You get just your friends watching and stuff. But no, right when those doors opened, people came up and they were dancing like no one was watching. Like the energy was high, even if it was like 7 people, but it slowly grew out to more and more. And I really fed off that energy. Also, the beers I was drinking during to get my buzz back on.
Oh man. Now I am gonna say I got a little sad when you went to We All Scream right after. I was trying to like take a pic and I was like, damn, she left. And then I saw the next day she was at We All Scream. I was like, dang, I missed it.
It replays in my head of when you came, brought your family, how big that was, and I just dipped. I literally went to the bar after, and I think because I had like, my anxiety or something, I was just on the thing. I'm like, oh God, I can't really be here anymore. And I wasn't thinking about it. So I just want to say I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
You're good. You're good. You made me cry like in the back, and I was trying to recover. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I just need to stop being an asshole. I'm sorry. That's what I have to say. I'm sorry.
You're not. You're not. I was just teasing you. I was just teasing. I know you're really popular, so I don't blame you. But I do want to ask, this is all about you. And I'm glad you're back. you have become now an international superstar. I gotta put it out there, DJ, because you perform in Mexico, I think for a couple days. You have to tell me how did it happen, your journey, anything that we can feel like we were there. I want to know your input. You know, a whole new country. Please, girl, this will mean so much for us and the fans.
I mean, my manager, Lionel, and his girlfriend, who are just a power couple in general, they're technically both my managers. His girlfriend, Haley, basically was running the event that was happening in Cabo. It's like a big entertainment event that a bunch of like colleges go to, they sign up for, and they kind of just like work their group packages. I don't know how to explain it, that's why I don't do that side of the job. But they usually go like every year, so they already had that in. So they were about to go, and Lionel asked me if I wanted to hop on and like join for this one. And it was kind of like an investment, do it for content, do it for networking opportunities, and just to be like, yo, like I play, put it on the fucking what is that called? Um, put it on the EPK on the I can't think of the word right now, but just have that underneath my belt that I just played in Cabo. And I went to Cabo in the hopes of just like talking to people and maybe hopping on when Lionel got on. But I think everything was clicking so well with the people that were working there. They immediately asked me like, "Yo, do you have a logo?" And I emailed them my logo, and I hopped on, and that stuff was playing on the screen behind me. They asked Lionel and I, they're like, "Are you guys doing anything tomorrow morning? Do you want to play this Milky Beach Club?" Which it was a stage on the beach. You're overlooking the water. Someone brought out a huge snake, wrapped it around the dancers, and me and Lionel are just like, the head's coming near me. I'm terrified right now. Like, chill. I mean, the entire weekend was just like filled with so much tequila. It was beautiful. And the way that like the party lifestyle was in Vegas, I mean, in Cabo, every person that was working there had great energy and great vibes. It was living life. They throw events in Vegas, they throw events in Cabo. I don't even know where else they throw it, but living life. Everyone that was working there, just like you partied, but you got your job done. So we were in the back DJing, pulling the bottle up, popping it to each other. Like, oh my gosh. It was great to have my family there as well. My family is honestly like my biggest supporters. So when they heard, when I told them that like Lionel had an opportunity for me to play in Cabo, they're like, okay, where are we all staying? Where do we need a book? Because we're gonna go with you too and support you. So I think we were actually out there for like a close to like a week.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm surprised for how strong I did handle it. Definitely, it was, like I said, it was a gamble and it was a chance to take because I wasn't getting paid for it. It was just mostly for other aspects, networking, footage, all that stuff. But it turned out better than I could have imagined, and it's genuinely paying off.
Wow. I got to say, when I saw the screen saying soul, it was just so cool because, like, it was literally a big crowd. It looked like almost 1,000 people in the first place you were performing. And I was like, man, that's a lot of people, and everyone's cheering. And I hear the like to. And I was like, oh, there here she goes. Yes. And yeah. I could tell.
Sorry, but no, like the most important part behind it was, it was for John Summit. Me and Lionel both opened up before John Summit. So playing, I forgot what it was called, like Mango Deck or something. The crowd was like coming in, and you saw from the video, like it was packed. These kids were camping out, waiting for John Summit. And I just remembered it was just so crazy for John Summit to walk up on stage and he's performing and I'm on the outside, like literally like like, oh, so close to him, blew my mind. And it's crazy because his thing is that he has his 1942 bottle and it was on the speaker and it fell off, and I picked it up and I tried to hand it to him and he goes, take a hit of it, and I said, don't ask me twice, and I fucking ripped it. Of course. Yeah, no, I
Wow.
missed that. Most important part was opening up for John Summit.
Whoa, that's huge. And did you get to talk to him like after the show a little bit?
Sadly, no. It was kind of like me and Lionel were opening up, and moments before, like probably 5 minutes before his set, that's when everyone walked him up. And then
Okay.
after his set, dipped right out. I think he had to hit a different show, like right after, like catch a flight the next day or even that night. So there was no conversing with the John Summit, but we'll get that time, one day.
I love it. He might even hear this, when this comes out, be like, hey, you gotta check it out. Check it out.
Hey, that's not Summit. Remember when I drank your bottle?
Real, real. I gotta be honest, like, Mexico is a big, big country. And to be honest, I've been there 6 times and I love it because I learned so many things about, my history, culture, even the food was fire. I ain't gonna lie. And it's just so cool you went to Cabo. I heard it's beautiful.
Yeah, that was my first time, and I was so thankful that we were able to work because we were genuinely working. I don't what were we doing through the day? Trying to sober back up or like get our hangovers away during the morning, getting food, and then started DJing in the afternoon, evening, and then even going out and partying at night. Like it was a bunch of, I don't know, it was just so fun. It was so fun. And Cabo was beautiful, but we were also able to like have fun towards the end. We did this like clear bottom boat tour where you're able to like see down beneath you, and they give you a tour of like the ocean and like some islands that they have. You were able to like cliff jump off of this thing, but I'm terrified of sharks, terrified. I'll let them be. And they're like, no, they just leave you alone. I'm like, that's what that person who got attacked by a shark said. Oh, and it's just like water in general. And if I can't see underneath me or if I can't see my toes, I panic. It's one fun
Wow.
fact about me.
No, that's kind of scary because every time, even if I get in the water, because I saw Jaws, I still think there's a shark behind me, like, dan dan dan. You know what I'm saying?
Really, I stop breathing and I start just like swimming frantically, and I'm like, I even take like too much precautions that I don't even know if I even like heard it from Shark Week or something, where it's like, don't wear jewelry, don't wear shiny shit. I'm like, I'm wearing so much jewelry right now, I'm gonna die.
Oh
I,
man.
I water scares me. I'll let the water creatures have their land. They can do whatever they want in the water. I'll stay out of it.
Oh man, you too funny. Now look, now that you've been to Mexico, I gotta ask you. So there's a famous thing we have in Mexico. It's called tacos árabes. I don't know if you had a chance to try it.
Isn't that um like marinated something?
So this is pretty cool. It's like wrapped in almost like a burrito, but it's not burrito. Now for me, I'm gonna be honest, this is a true story, really happened. So your boy got excited. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna try this. My cousin's like, yo, this thing just came out. You gotta try it. I'm like, cool. So I ordered tacos out of this, thinking that okay, cool, Arab taco. That's what it pretty much means. No pork, I'm pretty good. I ate 4 of them, and I ain't gonna lie, I haven't ate pork maybe 10 or 15 years. I ate it like never before. It was delicious. I ain't gonna lie, my teeth, almost crumbled, and and, and I got sick, girl. I got so sick. Was just overreacting, and it just never had pork for so long. So I ended up in the doc, like not the hospital, but I went to see a doctor. I said, "Hey doc, I'm dying, bro. My stomach hurts. I don't know what it is. Can you check?" And he was, he's checking me, checking my heart, my pulse, and everything. Look, bro, I don't know how to tell you, but I think you're thinking it was poison because you haven't had pork for so long. It's like fighting with itself. And he's like, look, I can either take you to the emergency room or you're gonna have to have 5 shots. I'm like, damn, 5 shots? He's like, yeah, this is the
Yeah.
only way I can help you. So I told him, look, doc, I'm gonna be real. I'm scared of shots, okay? And I'm gonna be honest, this is crazy. I'm already 22 at that time, or 24. I was like, look, you're gonna have to do in my butt because I have the most fat in there, and I feel like I can handle it. So he does it. What'd you say? What'd you say?
What'd he say though after that? Because that's
Oh,
fact.
he was laughing so hard. He's like, I never heard nobody say they wanted the butt. You know what I'm saying? He said, usually it's the arm. I said, look, doc, you gotta let me, I just feel better. So he did it, right? Girl, I was struggling. I couldn't even get to the toilet. I had to use one cheek because it was hurting. It was a struggle. It was
Oh
a struggle. I was out for like 3 or 4 days. I was messed up. So that's why I had to ask if you tried it because it's so popular. It's not, no, you can't find it in the US. But I had to tell that little
yeah.
story.
Well, even I didn't try that specifically, but like any food that Mexico has, I think it's definitely going to be different and definitely more authentic than like Las Vegas or being in America. But oh my God, the food, I'm a big fucking foodie, so I did enjoy that. I'm like really trying to think if anything like popped out to me that I had, but I don't know. I think if I were to eat like one kind of food like my entire life, like style of food, it would definitely be like Mexican. I can't not have Mexican food.
Oh man, that's
But
amazing.
definitely like the micheladas were out of this world. Just tequila in general. I tried different kinds of tequila, and it was so funny, and it really just shows me being like an ignorant American. They're like, we're gonna make these special shots for you, and they bring out this shot, and it has this seasoning, but it looks like the sand that we were standing on. So I'm like, is this sand? Like, is this what you guys do is to connect to the earth or something? Like I thought it was some like spiritual aspect behind it, but it wasn't sand. I was just being an ignorant American.
Oh man, was it spicy when you had it? Was it spicy?
Spicy, but it was also spices I've never had before with the shot. I don't know if I'm just going to the wrong places out here, but usually it's like, do you want salt or tahini? This one, it had like like black minerals and like salt. Like I don't know. It was I can't even tell you what it was. But yeah, no, different types of tequila. Um, and that's all I can really imagine myself or remember myself like drinking out there. So much tequila.
Whoa.
Amazing.
That is crazy, girl, man. That's amazing. Now, I do gotta ask you, right? Going to Mexico, what's it called, the customs and the people that live there. How did it look like? I mean, I haven't been to that part of the city or that country. I mean, not the country, the state. I'm mixing up my words now. See, I'm serious. But like,
I did it from high school, so yeah, no, I'm not good with my geographies either.
I know it's so embarrassing. I'm like, damn, I'm messing up. You know what I'm saying? But girl,
Hey,
no. Oh man. What about anything that you noticed that was different? Like it looked like tropical a bit, you by the water. Anything you caught that was different with clothing wise?
clothing wise, I think definitely like clothing like well, coming from Las Vegas, I think any place is kind of different. clothing wise, because Vegas, you're in the city. It's like we're very flashy. They're very into fashion. But I would just compare it to like any like beach area in the United States, like California. Everyone is just like relaxing, not really trying to impress, but also like the people that I met, the other DJs there were so kind and looking out for one another. One time when they asked us to DJ that Milky Beach place, our USBs and what our music that we had downloaded on them wouldn't work on their controller or like yeah their little like DJ setup that they had. So they were like, you know what, find the folders that you want to use when you play, and then we'll download them to our laptop, kind of do all the fancy dancy stuff, DJ stuff. And then they just helped us out and they were looking out for us. Even like other like clubs that like other DJs were playing, like they would like look out for me or like Lionel and be like, hey, like plug in, like let's hop on. It was just amazing. It was so fun. It was all I can really just talk about is like the people that I met through the Living Life company. We
Wow.
didn't really like venture out far from there. We were lucky enough to get our like little resort area that was walking distance from any bar or club that we needed to play at.
Oh, no, that's really nice. I mean, that's very rare, like what you said, like they downloaded the files for you guys. I think that's really nice. They were willing to work with y'all. I think that's amazing. You need that because
Yeah, no, just help in general because I don't know. It usually like someone would be like, okay, walk away then I'll just continue to DJ. I'll get paid more. But no, it wasn't like that.
wow. No, that's dope. That's dope, girl. So now I got a little tough question for you. I have to ask this. So, who would be your person you would love to collab, pass, and why? I have to ask because I believe in manifestation. So you say it, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Collab, okay, definitely. Definitely I have been thinking about this lately. Like a big goal of mine, sticking with like the night based UK based bass house route I'm going on. Um AC Slater, Kendall, she's upcoming as well. I saw her in Salt Lake City and she's just so savage, so savage. Kendall, Corrupt. I really just want to mess with like the UK crew, honestly, and even like take myself to the UK. Like I like the music scene out there. I really appreciate the grungy, dark bass sound that like kind of gets like the demons out of you. Basically, that's why I listen to music. That's why I liked EDM music to begin with. I started off listening to dubstep music, and I kind of transitioned over to house because kind of noticed it was popular downtown, but I also found the type of house that I enjoyed, and it was the more grittier, grungy, hip hop vocal on top of it. And yeah, no, that sound is just like what I really attracted to. So like AC Slater, Taiki New Light, Kendall. She's not UK, but she does the night bass type style. Um, yeah, there's probably like Nostalgics. That's a girl who does heavy like night bass stuff who's been working with those people, other people I've been talking about. Um, yeah, anyone from like the night bass crew.
I like that. I like that. No, that's good. That's good, girl. I feel like it's gonna happen. I already know. Have this feeling that you have this momentum. Like you're really going. You've been pushing it, and I see you. You're always performing. Always. Oh, it's so hard to get. I had to make a couple calls. I'm like, yo, I need to have her back. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I brought the Cheetos, the nachos, the popcorn. I had it. I had it ready. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
No, genuinely, like there was a point, even like the last time I talked to you, I was even like mentally like at that part, I was comfortable with where I was at, and I was overwhelmed with stuff that is like nothing right now. I don't want to say nothing, but like I'm doing more that I couldn't even imagine myself doing. I genuinely freaked out when I was getting into this DJ business because you have to have a lot of responsibility and like work ethic of your own. No one's going to tell you what to do. You have to do it yourself. I had a lot of like stress that I wouldn't be able to do it, but I was at least going to try. And even the growth of like the last time we talked to now, I'm doing more than I ever did with any other job, and also doing it like confidently. And just like I don't know, I'm just like ready for more, and I feel the growth within this, and I've been really thankful for this journey, and like thankful for the person it's like making me into.
Whoa, that's so deep. That's so deep. Now I do want to say this. This is like wow. So I know we talked last time when you did your song Molly, right? One of the big songs that and I love. I'm a big fighter for it. Now I gotta be honest with you. So I've been thinking a lot, and this is a very not a tough question, but I had two ideas, and I had two songs that I've came up with. And yo, let me tell Soul she might like it, and she can make a beat, and it'll be like our first collab. I'm gonna share both of them, okay? So the first one, I'm brave to do this. I'm already sweating just telling you because you're a big star already. But the so these are my two hooks that I want you to hear, okay? So it goes like this: fresh all the time. I said fresh all the time. Woo! Fresh all the time, fresh all the time. And I feel like that's one of the hooks, but I can see you breaking it down and like, making your beat, something like I can see it. So it's one of my hooks. That's one of them. Here's the other one. You ready? This one's dope. It goes like this. It made me, it's a fusion from what I grew up with, like crank that. Um, anyways, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it so I don't forget. So the hook goes like this: we mix, shake, stir, mix, shake, stir, we mix, shake, stir. First we bake the
Okay.
dough, then we mix, shake, and stir. I'm about to, so it's like that. So I was those are the two hooks, and I was like, so is the only girl that I trust that this could really happen, and it's catchy. And I was like, but I don't have anybody a genius right here in the brain that can make it happen. So what you think? I was a little shy, but what you think?
Oh no, don't be shy because honestly, you gotta hit the studio and I need your vocal on top of it. Because like, oh my God, like even like it sounded good to begin with. What we could do with like filters on top of it as well. Yes, I do like the sound. The thing is we got to do it ASAP now because once we post this, I don't know who the fuck else is gonna be trying to take it. So we got to book this date ASAP.
Oh, thank you, girl. It's an honor. I feel like I have my first audition. Yes, yes. I was so nervous. I was thinking about this whole day. I was like, I hope Soul likes it. I'm nervous. That's why I covered the mic because I got a little nervous.
That's how I was doing. I don't know. But no, I mean, I even appreciate you shared and like wanting to share that with me. It makes me feel special. But
Oh,
yeah, no, I already heard the beat in my head when you were saying it. So, and I really like the way your vocal sounds. We can get it going.
oh, thank you, girl. This girl, I can't wait. Look at me. I can't wait. I feel like I got I got the golden ticket. Yes, yes. Oh man, girl, you
I,
amazing. Oh man. Well, look, I'm gonna wrap it up real quick. It looks like Zoom about to kick me out. Guys, this is the Outlet to Reality, the holdest podcast in Vegas and Chicago every Tuesday. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ching! Y'all know where to find me. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, the Outlet to Reality. My Snapchat's Take One Pass It, and my TikTok is at Yaakov28. And DJ Soul, where can my fans find you?
you can find me on Instagram, soldevomusic, SOLDEVO music. Where else? I think it is the same exact username for SoundCloud. And that's all I have right now for you guys.